can resist us!
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 15 in season number 3 of the Turkey Hill series. We are here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway for the Arris Surfboard 250, a 15-lap race around this 2.6-mile speedway in Seattle, Washington. And coming into today's race, we have ourselves a new points leader. He is leading in the points for the first time this season. That is Josh Alexander in the number 87 with 344 points towards the championship. Ryan Madden is only 5 points behind. Madden has been in the top 5 essentially the whole season. And we got a new guy in the top 5 entering today's race. That is Trey Bartow in the number 2 with 9 points behind Josh Alexander. William Brock comes in 13 points behind, and Watkins Glen winner Jordan Newman comes in 15 points behind. It's a very close race for the title here in the Turkey Hill series, but we still have 10 races left to go in the season, and who knows who can win this championship at this point. But anyways, let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here for the Arris Surfboard 250. The number 51 of NRLOA Cars will start on the front row. Alongside him, it's the number 6 of Josh Crash, driving that Roush Fenway machine right there. Row number 2 sees the guy who is in 3rd in the points. That is Trey Bartow in the number 2, starting alongside the number 43 of Davey Johnson. In row number 3, we have ourselves the number 01 of Landon Napa, starting alongside the 05 of John Arndt. Row 4, we have Cameron Garlington back in the number 60, here Joe Larvin Alonso, as I guess you could say technically signed a deal with Garlington for him, or actually it's more like the other way around. Garlington has signed a deal with here Joe Larvin Alonso, technically, to race in Armory Digital. The other one, Kansas is another one, and I'm trying to think, Bristol might be, can't remember. But Garlington will be racing in 2 more races after this race in number 60, and Alonso will be racing at Darlington and Phoenix in this number 60 machine. Anyways, alongside Cameron Garlington, it's Tristan Allen in the number 22. We got row 5 with Caleb Hoffman and Marty Johnson. That rounds out the top 10 starting positions here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway for the Arris Surfboard 250. The rest of the starting lineup rolling, or it probably has already rolled, on the bottom of your screen. And to make sure everybody's starting, and there's the Arris machine. I just noticed that, just realized that one of the cars here, that's Reagan Whitlock in the number 19, has Arris sponsorship, so fun thing there. There's your points leader back in there, Josh Alexander, and the guy who won the first race here at Armory Digital earlier this season, Max Newworth, starting in last place. But here at Armory Digital, it really doesn't matter where you start, because there is a ton of passing, and we got a lot of pack racing here at this racetrack. Let's see what happens in this 15-lap race. On race 15, the green flag is out, and we're racing here at Armory Digital. NRLOA Cars with the advantage on the inside lane. Trey Bartow in the number 2, trying to draft with him on the inside. And Davey Johnson found his way to the inside lane as well. In case you haven't already known, the inside lane is the place you need to be here at this racetrack at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. The outside lane, sometimes you can get a run through the tri-oval, but other places throughout the racetrack, the inside lane will always have the advantage. Davey Johnson looking 3 wide for the lead underneath of Trey Bartow and NRLOA Cars, and it looks like the number 43 is going to be able to get a run and take it on lap 1 here in the Arris Surfboard 250. Landon Napa in the 01 on the inside lane here. And that's Aiden Shepard in the number 74, an unsponsored Dodge. Remember, we almost had Tyler already win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway driving a part-time Dodge. Will the number 74 have a shot here today? He definitely has a shot, but will he be up there at the right time? Davey Johnson barely led that first lap ahead of Trey Bartow. Here comes Cameron Garlington, a part-time driver on the inside lane. Got Alex Bonsignor, Elijah Gordon, Stuart Gratton on the inside lane. Davey Johnson remains out front at the moment in the number 43. And if you're going to want to keep the lead, you got to stay on the inside lane through the corners, and Davey Johnson is not doing that. And here comes the 74 of Aiden Shepard taking the lead away from him. We got some 4 wide back in here. You might want to watch out for that, especially entering turn number 1. That's the trouble spot here at Armory Digital. These guys close up entering the turn, and sometimes they get into each other and spin around, but doesn't look like it's going to happen quite yet. And we remain green here at Armory Digital. Davey Johnson was able to lead lap number 2, but Aiden Shepard has taken the lead away from him. Here comes Alex Bonsignor in the number 42, looking to the inside of the 74. Elijah Gordon pushing his good friend there to the inside. Of course, Alex Bonsignor, he's all our good friends. I never say that right. Whenever I try to say something, I never say it right. We're all his good friend. That's how I'm supposed to say it. We're all good friends with all you guys. We all love you. Elijah Gordon taking the lead away from Alex Bonsignor. We got the number 5 of Ryan Madden, who comes into this race second in the points, only 5 points behind. You see Josh Alexander a little ways back in the field. A good opportunity for Ryan Madden. Winless so far this season in the Turkey Hill Series, but he's been very consistent. Very good opportunity for him to possibly win the championship at the end of this, or probably, oh my goodness, possibly take the points lead at the end of this race. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I got to apologize for that. Anyways, Jack Porkins helping him on the inside lane. That is Ryan Searless. And the number 92 on the inside lane with Marty Johnson, Nicholas Samadillo, and Cameron Black. Oh boy. Anyways, Ryan Madden taking the lead away from his teammate Elijah Gordon, and the number 5 is going to take it on lap 4 of 15 here in the Arris Surfboard 250. 33 moving his way on the inside lane now, and it's just this constant cycle here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway where you get that inside lane to move up to the front, they fall back on the outside, and they sometimes, if the race is long enough, find their way back up front before the end of the race. I don't think we have enough time for a full cycle where the pole sitter falls all the way back to the end of the field and then comes back, but I could be wrong. It's very possible, especially if this thing goes green the whole way through, that could happen. The pole sitter of this race being Noah Cars. He hasn't really fallen back that much, and if you want to get back to that inside lane, you need to fall back a little bit faster if you want to win this race. Anyways, Ryan Searless taking the lead away from Jack Porkins in the number 33. And we could easily have a finish like this one. Ryan Searless is going to be able to edge out the 33 at the line, but that could be the finish. It could be extremely close here today at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. Marty Johnson pushing the number 92 on the inside. Nicholas Samadillo, Abe Truxell. Truxell, we really haven't talked about him much this season in the number 44. But definitely a dark horse this season to possibly get the championship. You know what? He might be too far behind in the points to get the championship. But still, I don't think anybody except Stuart Gratton is out of the points battle yet, because Gratton, there are 2 part-time drivers that have more points than he does. Still, Gratton has been having a very tough season here in the Turkey Hill Series, and I think it's safe to say that he is not going to win the championship here in the Turkey Hill Series, but he did get the championship in the Napa Truck Series. But anyways, back to what I was saying, all these guys, especially if you get 2 wins by the end of the season and have a lot of consistent races, like Trey Bartow. Bartow was really deep in the points earlier on in the season. He has moved his way to 3rd in the points, and Bartow definitely looking good late in the going here, well, lately in the going here in the Turkey Hill Series. I gotta apologize, I'm not making any sense. We got a caution, and Noah Cars was just involved with Cody Smart and Cookie Helms, and I do believe turn 2. Oh, Nathan Stapleton, defending champions, all torn up in the number 18. That car is junk. And we're going to go ahead and follow with the race back to the line. These guys really spread out because of this crash. It is going to be the number 88 of Elijah Gordon, who has found his way back to the lead, who is going to barely edge out his teammates to lead lap number 7 and restart first when we restart here at Armory Digital. And it looks like it did not work out too well for a few of these guys here. Cody Smart in the 78. NRLOA Cars, the pole sitter, was involved in defending champion Nathan Stapleton. Does not look like he's going to be able to continue in the number 18 for this one. Since we are at a super speedway, I did forget to mention this earlier, we do not have any pit stops, so we're going to go ahead and get right to the replay here for this crash at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. And we came on a little bit late there, but Cookie Helms, it's a 4-wide situation, moving up on NRLOA Cars. Jordan Newman getting involved in this one. He comes into this race 5th in the point standings. Season 1 champion Eric Almenhart also getting caught up in this one. Bryce Lofor getting a piece of it. Max Neuwirth, the last winner here at Armory Digital, also with some damage in the number 97, I should say. But it's these guys here that get it. Josh Crash, Landon Napa, Cookie Helms, the 78 of Cody Smart, and NRLOA Cars in the number 51. And you see Bryce Lofor here spinning in the 13, and Stapleton hit the number 99 head on, I do believe, and that's why that number 18 has a lot of smoke trailing the rear end of his race car. Gonna replay this in real time. Cookie Helms in the 99. Definitely getting a lot of damage. He violently whips around when he hits the wall, and Stapleton came on him and hit him hard. He spun around about 5 times there, and that 99 definitely with a lot of damage. I do not believe Helms is going to be able to continue in this one. And the 78 of Cody Smart also caught up in this wreck as well. On board with the number 99 of Cookie Helms for this crash. He's going to be put in the wall here by NRLOA Cars, and you see those flaps deploy. And that's probably what kept them on the ground. I do believe we have Dan Smith Jr. flipping here in the first race this season. And fortunately, we did not end up with a flip in that one. So a good thing there. But anyways, that's what happens, and Cookie Helms is probably going to fail to finish this one along with Nathan Stapleton and probably a few other drivers here at Armory Digital. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the restart here in the Arris Surfboard 250. Back here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway, we are going to have 4 laps to go when we restart, and I'd like to apologize about my announcing. I know I apologize a lot about my announcing, but sometimes if I feel like I'm not doing good enough, I'm going to apologize for it, and this time I am. Somebody does appear to have had a problem, and it was the 33 of Jack Porkins who blew up. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to get back around to the pit lane. It looks like he's going to teleport. But anyways, if you guys were watching election coverage, I was. And I was up till like 2 in the morning. I was actually watching Fox News. Don't judge me. And Shepard Smith, man, he was really having a hard time. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning for him, and he was goofing up a lot more than I am right now, so I don't feel too bad. But anyways, the number 88 of Elijah Gordon leads the field, and we got the number 7 of Nicholas Samadio, and the number 5 of Ryan Madden, all the junior motorsports teammates running up front there. Then it's Marty Johnson, Abe Troxel, Ryan Searless, Trey Bartow. Could easily take the points lead at the end of this race. However, Ryan Madden is a few positions ahead of him. Cameron Black, Cameron Garlington, and Tristan Allen, the top 10, coming to the restart with 4 laps to go on the Arris Surfboard 250. Anyways, coming to the line, and the 88's going to lead us to the line for the restart. Elijah Gordon, winless this season. Nicholas Samadio, winless this season. As a matter of fact, it's not until you get to Tristan Allen, the winner at Riverside in Atlanta, that we have a winner starting in this field. So a lot of guys looking to get their first win of the season here in the Turkey Hill Series. That's definitely a huge boost towards the championship. That is 44 points. And if you can get a win, you might just put yourself in the championship hunt. Nicholas Samadio looking to the inside of Elijah Gordon for the lead. Marty Johnson in the 20. Ryan Searless, a part-time driver, trying to play spoiler here for these full-time guys. He's going to get to the inside of Elijah Gordon for third as Nicholas Samadio takes the lead here at Armory Digital. Marty Johnson looking to the inside for the lead, but the number 7 is going to lead lap number 12 here at Armory Digital. It is 3 laps to go here in the Arris Surfboard 250. Number 92, Ryan Searless looking to the inside of the 7 and the 20. And he's going to get a run to the inside of Marty Johnson and take the lead. But Cameron Black, he has a little bit of help in the middle lane. Will he be able to get the push down the back and clear the 92? No, he won't. Tristan Allen going 4 wide for the lead. What a move by the number 22. But he might not have enough help, and there might be a problem with the 92 as Cameron Black takes the lead away from the 92 of Ryan Searless. How about that? He was to the outside of Searless, and he was able to get around him. There might be something wrong with the 92, but for now, Cameron Black is the leader here at Armory Digital. How about this? Stuart Gratton. 2 more part-time drivers have more points than he does so far this season, but here he is running up front trying to get his best finish of the season and maybe even a win. He knows how to break some streaks here at this racetrack, winning the Season 3 Chick-fil-A All-Star race here after losing so many races in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. There he goes to the lead, to the inside of the 11 of Cameron Black. And Stuart Gratton's going to take it with 1.5 laps to go in the Arris Surfboard 250. Trey Bartow, Alex Bonsignor, and William Brock on the inside. And how about a dark horse for this one? Cameron Garlington finished 3rd at Riverside, the last race he ran here in the Turkey Hill Series. And here he is on the inside lane, coming to the white flag. Trey Bartow taking the lead away from Stuart Gratton, at least trying to. Gratton getting a great run, help from Cameron Black on the outside, but Bartow's going to get to the inside of him on the final lap of this race. Gratton will lead it at the white flag. Here comes William Brock, Trey Bartow's teammate on the inside. We got Garrett Zenor and Reagan Whitlock on the inside lane here. A couple of guys who have already won races this season. William Brock is also a guy who has won a race this season. Here comes Cameron Garlington, trying to become the first part-time driver to win a race this season. But how about the 07? Garrett Zenor trying to get to the inside, but Bartow clears the 62. It's going to be a race between Garlington and Bartow, and the number 60 has surpassed the number 2. Will Garrett Zenor get a run to the inside, or will the number 60 of Cameron Garlington get the win? It's going to be Garlington who wins here at Armory Digital in a part-time ride. How about that? The part-timer. Oh, we got to watch out for this. Not that it really means anything, but if we do have a crash, you know, that's exciting, right? I mean, why are we NASCAR fans? We're NASCAR fans so we can just see Joey Logano crash. Or Kevin Harvick, if you're me. Anyways, Cameron Garlington, a part-time driver, just recently signed with this race team, is going to get the win in only his 2nd start of the season here in the Turkey Hill Series. And I don't even think Garlington knows he's in this series. I gotta let him know because he's got himself a win here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. How about Garrett Zenor there in the number 07, coming out of nowhere late in the going and finishing 2nd. And I do believe that your new points leader is going to be the number 2 of Trey Bartow at the end of this one. A 3rd place finish, a very strong finish for that race team. Reagan Whitlock, another guy who I know is up there in the points, and William Brock's another guy who's up there in the points, all getting top 5 finishes. We gotta give a big hand to Stuart Gratton, getting his first top 10 of the season, finishing 6th here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. I don't know anymore. I'm sorry, guys. Tristan Allen, Alex Bonsignor, Cameron Black, and Jonathan Rivers, the top 10. Take a look at the rest of the results right here. We had that crash. Knocking out Eric Almenhard, Cookie Helms, Noah Cars, and Nathan Stapleton, all failing to finish here today. Jack Porkins with his problem under the caution period. But Cameron Garlington, part-time driver, driving the number 60 for Hergé Larb and Alonso, gets the victory here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway in the Arris Surfboard 250. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Cameron Garlington, and here are the points for the Turkey Hill Series. Apologize about the announcing yet again. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. And today is one of those not days, so gotta apologize. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.